Guys, remember, David will be live tomorrow on his own Kick channel. So please show some support and show up for a chance to win something like $20,000 worth of prizes. It'll be worth your time and almost certainly more fun than whatever else you had planned on Sunday. So f***ing cancel those plans before I f***ing drag you out there myself, you little.
Oh, what's up, gang, and welcome back to another episode of with your favorite Caribbean boy X7 Dave. Saturday session. We got 123,000 depot. We're ready to make moves. We're gonna start off on freaking bananas. One of the best. To be fair, I'm saying that often actually about Hacksaw. They're fucking starting to slap. Strength of Hercules was really good too. And Laura Croft and the Paw Raider was good, and freaking Bananas was good. So like, I don't know if they came out with new games. Obviously, remember I record these way in advance, so like, they might, because they're on a bit of a heater right now. Speaking of heater, we got 6 bananas locked in. Be good. If this is a big number, I mean, like, that's a really good hit. There's so many bananas, right? I've never had, like, imagine having like a 10 stack and then a 5 stack hits and then you max win. And then you max win, you know what I mean? This could be, oh my days. This could be fucking insane. Oh, don't just keep landing on each other. Nah, bro, that inted that so hard. The thing, I mean, having said that, that's still really good profit on the buy, right? Like, hello, we're gonna triple the buy right now. Really good start to the video. It's Saturday session. Your feet are kicked up. I'm lean back. This dude's a menace to society. We tripled the buy. I'm gonna put 141. Nice. Thing is, it like, right, a 5 stack on 6 bananas is insane, right? I mean, this, you saw the hit that Z had was like, go to fight on this game. Go to fight. Like, you can't, you're gonna need a lot of bananas and you're gonna need a big number, and they have to line up because you're not guaranteed full screen. It's not like they go to cells that are empty, right? They can land on top of each other. At the very least, thank you for not making the mechanic annoying, Hacksaw, because other providers, nothing shall be named, would have probably just made that stay the same. Like, the banana would have hit on top of the banana and that nothing would have happened. At least the multi goes up, which is nice. At least you feel like it's like contributing towards society, you know what I mean? Should we go back to live games? I don't know, bro. Ever since they banned my chat privileges, I just felt like I was back in a COD lobby and I was just getting fucking rate limited, bro. Like, I'm already banned on every game I've ever played. That's a sad thing to say out loud, isn't it? I'm chat banned on every game that I have ever played. Even chess. Like, when I got the message from chess.com the first time, 6. Stop landing on each other. Fill this out, bro. That's gonna be good. Nice. Damn. So this game is still pumping. Another 2x the bite, bro. Was that a 6 stack? That was a 7 stack. When I got the message from chess.com the first time, I remember thinking, like, let me update this to 147. What happened? Thing is, I don't even remember, bro. Like, it's like I'm basically like a hitman. Like, it's not personal. I mean, it's not personal with a hitman. I mean, most of the time they're on a job, right? They just get the job done. They're like, sorry, big homie, it's not personal. Just a gun for her. That's what it feels like when I'm just like in a fever dream of insults. Like, it's not personal. I just do it all the time. At this point, it's just a habit. Every once in a while, I get someone that claps back. And then it's on site. And then it's a meme. If it's a good clap back. Don't ruin the diamonds. Don't ruin the diamonds. Don't ruin the diamonds. Don't ruin the diamonds, bro. Big man. That is such a fucking save, bro. It's really cooking. I'm not even going to touch the bet size right now. Because it's really cooking. Really good shit by bananas, bro. Freaking bananas just chunking. We're up 30k already. That's insane. Every once in a while I get a gun. Look at this idiot. Every once in a while I get a good roast. And then like we might become friends. Like that's Hosea and I met, right? But the thing is, it can't be forced. It has to be just the natural. Like that has to be the person's demeanor, right? And then every once in a while I'll get someone that'll say some like thoughtful shit. Like why are you being so unkind, bro? And then I'll just be like, yo, my bad, King. I don't know. That's on me. Sorry about that. And I'll just have a total self-accountability moment. Right there live on ESPN. Because it's really easy to get caught in a fever dream and not even be aware of your actions, right? Which is a pretty strong justification to be unloving. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about freaking bananas. This is not psychology with Dave. This is freaking bananas with Dave. I could probably pick a different game because I have a lot of like memories with losing bets and bananas and shit. But the game is just so good. All right, we're fucking supercharged right now. Our turbos are spooling. We got this banana dribbling. You're not even holding a ripe banana, bro. You're holding an unripe banana. What kind of banana is that? Fucking banana boomerang? Why am I roasting this game to pay me money? We're looking at a 6 stack right now. I don't see it continuing to just pay forever. There's no way this fucking pays, bro. There's no way this pays. We're on a fucking 8 stack. This... That's gonna be so much so money, big man. Was that like fucking 30k? Am I freaking out? It's bro, freaking bananas just did 8 stack with a 5 piece is the most I've ever had on this game. Yo, it is on a heater, bro. It's not stopping. We're not even increasing the bet size. It's not even one massive win. It's just consistent wins, bro. What the fuck? We haven't had a losing situation yet. We're 8 minutes in the crank and we're up. We were up 51k, including this buy. Yo, good choice. It's gonna be hard to fuck this up. It's gonna be hard to fuck this up. Nice. Good shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chunk this. If it goes sideways, I might do a little pivot into Zeus versus Hades, but I'm not sure because I have the runway. I know that I said that I would just include it in openings, and to be fair, Zeus versus Hades did do work the other day, but it hasn't. Like the volatility on that game is savage. It needs to pay us back a lot more money than that. Let's not ruin the vibes though. We got fucking freaking bananas here, dude. This game is based. And I'm not even like, I like that it's the bonus. It felt for a minute like most of the hack cells needed you to do like the feature spins for you to really get the food, right? But here, it's just doing work, bro. Like a shit bite isn't even that shit. Look at that. One more. Lean back, relaxing, enjoying life. Hope your feet are kicked up. Hope you're having a good day. Here's your heart. Lots of love in your direction. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. You want to stay plugged in on all of our socials. You want to know what's going on, where it's going on, what's going on, how it's going on. Stay tuned. This is probably going to be the first doo-doo buy. But it's okay, right? Because even with the doo-doo buy, we're still in a really good spot. Yeah, it's the first doo-doo buy. I wonder what the max bananas I could chuck is. Yo, that's the other side of the coin there, right? Holy shit, that was bad, bro. Imagine a world where... Imagine a world where that knocked us out. Just on our ass. Like 4 times in a row. All right, so we're here again. Remember the last time we did this? We chunked like 40k in like 30 seconds, bro. This game spins way too fast. I am not going to... We are very due, but I also want to enjoy it. So since I did turbos on this all the time, I'm not going to do a turbo here. I'm just going to kick my feet up and enjoy this. You got to enjoy the hunt. You know what I mean? It's not just the kill. Could have picked a better example, but you know what I mean. You know, you got that noob and he's just running, bro. And you're just geared up. You've been looting boxes for a minute. You're ready, bro. Or you dropped hot and you stole people's shit because you're a Chad. And you're hunting him down. My man's trying to get to the end of that battle royale. You don't want to let him. You want to eat his food because he's been your freight train donkey for the whole game. That's such a shit feeling, bro. Like if you land in somewhere remote because you're playing sweaty and you want to like place as well as kill. And you loot up for a minute to get ready. And then some dude just fucking 2-taps you. And just says, yeah, bro, thanks for the loot. And you're like, no worries, bro, good luck. What are you gonna fucking say? That's not what I say. If I'm being honest, that's where I get chat banned. That's where I get chat banned, right? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful with this fucking game, bro. This game will just like, this game will beat the brakes off you, bro. Like just hard. Just watch. 170? Okay, cool. So let's put 20 spins, right? 20 spins. 140 is where we're starting before the 20 spins. How the fuck was that enjoyable, bro? It feels like when I do turbo spins, like it loses on purpose. Like honestly, it feels like the game's just like, it just doesn't have it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna keep pumping this RTP up until this gives us a triple stack. Second, third, fourth. Big juicer. Like a big juicer triple stack. Second, third, fourth. And I'm going to try and be more tactical. Like include it on the openings and on days where I'm winning. Since we've already established that San Quentin is dog shit on the 5 wild, I can take that off of the fight list. If you have a fight that you want me to pick, let me know in the comments. And you know, I might take up the mantle, bro. I might go in there on your behalf and fight on your behalf if it feels like it's a worthy fight. That's the one. I might do a little bit of a big bass session next. There's a lot of big basses. I'm gonna handpick like 10. And we'll go. I might include Buttercup. All right, let me do a couple buys, man. Shit is just like abominable, right? That's twice that it's done that. Okay, so supposed to be easy to bonus, by the way. Supposed to be easy to bonus. We'll be the judge of that. All right, let's get involved. I'm gonna chunk like 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe 5 buys. Thank you. Good multi. 6x. Thank you. What a start. 6x on reel 1. What a fucking start. This needs to keep going. If it brings it in like in the next 2 spins, in the second or third, we have something going. Come on, dude. Don't just dead spin this. Criminal activity, bro. 50x. It's gonna bait the shit out of that, bro. It's gonna bait the shit. What was that? Yeah. It's gonna bait the shit out of that, bro. It's not gonna connect that 50x. That is so... Wait, is that a lane of fucking... Okay, nice. At least it did that. That was mean. So close, right? Imagine one in the 4th and 3rd. Oof. Oof. At least it brought profit there. I didn't think it was going to do that. It's not every day you see numbers like that. Okay, at least it's a 7. It could be worse. Bring it in the 2nd quick or the 3rd quick. 2nd or 3rd quick. Yeah. Yeah. Anywhere but the 5th would have been like, maybe there's a chance. Is this a fucking 0x, bro? Man, it's very definitive when it wants to give you a 0x, right? I wish you max one as much as you 0x, bro. Crazy. We were at 174, right? Like, you're out here just enjoying the gamble, and then you come over to Zeus versus Hades, and you just lose everything. Let this be a warning to you guys, right? Like, be careful when you're playing titles like this, bro. Because we were way up before we came here, man. And now we're down. And it's not like we're chunking $100,000 buys, right? Okay. Shit multis, though. At least we have 4 spins left. If we can get something going on the 2nd, maybe. Good multi on the 2nd. Let's get a good multi on the 2nd here. Come on. 3 spins left. We got I have Sauron to the 4th. Shit multi, bro. It's not going to do anything. That's helmets all the way. And I have Sauron to the 4th. I mean... Okay, it's profit. It should be profit. I spoke too soon. Okay. Let's do one more on the way out. Let's do one more and see if we can lock in here. Be good. 8x is a big difference. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. We're going to need to see it lock in fast. Good position. Yeah. Yeah. That's tough. Why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that? Good hit, man. Like, what a cool script, though. To be fair to it, that's double the buy, right? We're back. I'll do some spins and call it. Look at this. Imagine we had that early on. Like, the multis are insane, but look at them. 5x's are good. Good fucking save. I've never seen a script like that. On the last spin. All right, guys. I just spent all of the profit, and that's with the save. That's with the save. I spent all the profit. Let me know. Emo in me wants to fucking keep profit there. I spent all the profit trying to get some big wins on Zeus versus Hades. This game owes us so much raffle money. I'm going to keep chasing on it. Unfortunately, it is a bully. So you got to stay strong. You know what I mean? Can't let it sense weakness. I'm just trying to finesse you while I keep spinning. Yeah, I'm going to stop right here. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.